Good morning. It's Sunday, and we're here. We're live again. Not working today. Although, this is one of those sessions which is planned for when I don't finish late and I finish really late. But hey, that's another story. So, today's session, bottled it, or don't bottle it, whatever I put on the timetable. Bottled it, I think. Basically, a bottle-based workout. Featuring coffee. Are we sure it's not a food group yet? Have we decided if it is or isn't? Bum, ba, bum, bum, bum. Good morning, Lisa. I called it don't bottle out, did I? Oh, thank you. Good morning, Julie. Called it don't bottle out. Just as well I didn't think about replacing it with something else, like a video session for today then, because it would have looked like I'd done exactly that. Bum, ba, bum, 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 bum. So you will need some water bottles. These were cheap pop bottles, which cost like 17 pence for whatever it was in them, or 39p or something. Check that out. Fill it with water. And each one weighs about 2 kilos. Always useful as something different to train with. Yeah. So we are today going to do 8 exercises, 3 rounds. Morning, Madison. So 8 exercises, 3 rounds, 45 seconds work, 15 seconds rest. So we cover most of the body just using a water bottle as our resistance, or water bottles as our resistance. It's not cardio based, it's just resistance based. So we're going to start out with mobility for the warm up rather than cardio for the warm up. Gently swing the arms through. So that everything starts to open up, wake up a little bit, wake up, yeah, one thing I haven't done yet. Let's go one arm up, one arm down. Be confident. Swing it through, loosen the chest, the shoulders, wake up the core, and then take it wide. Take it out to the side. The chest is still tight from doing that sofa workout on Friday. All those stupid press-ups where you're half on a sofa, half off. If you haven't tried it yet, you need to. You need to go and do it. They were different. 2 more. And then put your hands back behind your head. Turn your toes in slightly. And just lean it forwards. A little bit like a deadlift, but tipping it forwards, toes turned in. You can make the hip, or the muscles around the hip, work that a little bit extra. So it's nice and steady, just a little tip forwards. Make things start moving. And then bring your hands down, try and reach down towards your toes. So get low as you can. 2 more. And then stand it up, just shake it loose, feet just past shoulder width. One hand on top of the other, just slowly squat it down, sit nice and low, and then bring it back up. So a deep movement, all the way down, just go slow and controlled. Just to get things to start moving. Get used to that motion. Let's get a couple more here. And then we'll get started. So this is a short session, it's only a half-hour plan. You're more than welcome to go around it again afterwards though. Alright, just shake your legs loose. Grab your bottles, your weights. We're going to use these to start with for deadlift. Little bend in the knee, tip forwards, bring it back up. But always try and keep your back really straight. Ready? Just 45 seconds work. Let's go. So this isn't a HIIT session. You haven't got to work really, really hard, flat out, and break yourself. Can if you want. This is just time-based exercise. Circuit style. So hold the weight at the side or in front of you. Reach down low. Little bend in the knee. Push your bum back so that it folds you forwards. Three, two, one. Alright, so next one is just nice and easy. Into a bicep curl. Because these are light. If you want to make it a bit different, start in the middle of the movement. One arm down, other arm down. So you've got to hold it in the center, just to give it that extra little bit of resistance, extra bit of work. Of course, the whole pattern we do here with bottles, you could go and do it with dumbbells later, or kettlebells. Don't do it with fluffy toys, they don't generally weigh enough. I know Lisa's probably thinking, oh, I'll go for fluffy toys, I can work with them. They're easy, I can do that. It's the new maximum weight. I'm gonna get rinsed for that later. Bring it on, lady. 2, 1, there we go. So your next one, front raise. Feet about shoulder width, little bend in the knee. And we're just gonna take the weight up, shoulder height, and back down. Whichever way you wanna hold it, whether it's upright or flat. Or you can mix it, lift it upright, turn it over, bring it back, bring it down. So you've got that pause at the top. Don't swing it forwards, lift it forwards. Try and feel the front of your shoulder working. Maybe a little bit through the chest working actually as it brings everything forwards as well. And the bicep, very slightly, tightening up. If you feel like you're leaning back as you're doing these, take one foot slightly forwards. We're done! Alright, number 4, squats. So we're going to go wide squat for these. Feet wide in the shoulder width. Those bottles in the middle. Squat down, low as you can, little pause at the bottom, and then drive it up. All the time, head up, chest lifted. What's she saying there? Yeah. Come on, sit low, get up to the top. Just over halfway. Come on, keep going, keep going. 2, 1, there we go. Right, for the next one, little bend in the knee, lean it forwards. Start with your upper arm next to the body. We're doing tricep kick back. Push it back out. Bring it down. Always, all the movement comes from the elbow. If you want to make it that little bit more focused, push it out, turn your hands around a little bit, and then back. So the bottle can go out straight, turn it sideways, bring it back. Just means you've got to hold that contraction in the back of the arm, and actually turning your hands around. We'll move the work around the tricep slightly, different parts of it. Two, 1, up we go. So we're going to go from kickbacks into a shoulder press. So start it out with the bottles at about shoulder width, or hands just outside shoulder width. And as you push up, little bend in the elbow still, and keep those bottles the same distance apart, so they're not coming up into the middle like most people would normally. We're going to keep it wider, keep that tension on the shoulder, a little bit through the upper chest, and of course the back of the arm that we just worked. So this is the last of the standing ones. We've got 2 for core next, down on the floor. 3, 2, here we go. Alright, down to the floor. Let's move the camera a little bit. Do do do. So we're going to start with the bottles on your chest. Just into a crunch. Crunch it up, little pause. If it's too easy, you can always put the weight, the bottles, back behind your head instead. That bottle behind you moves that resistance back, makes it a little bit more to work with. Even with just a 2 kilo bottle. Great. Alright, next one, turn it over, press up position. So from that press up position, we are going to take the bottle from one side of the body to the other with a pull through. So it's plank, basically, at arm's length, but you're pulling that weight underneath you. As much as possible. Try not to roll onto your hip. Try not to roll side to side. Stay as straight and as flat as you can in the middle. Come on. Up we go. Alright, so we've been through it once, we're going to go around it all twice more. Deadlift. Little bend in the knee. Tip it forwards. Down we go. This time go down slowly. Up fast. Same on all of the movements. Down slow. Up fast. For this round. So as you slowly move into it, quickly lift back out. We're making those muscles lengthen under tension. Makes them work a bit more. So keep that back as straight as you can. Try not to hunch forwards. Bicep curl next, so we're going from halfway, down slow, quickly up. Down slow, quickly up. Let's go, 45 seconds here, slowly down, quickly into the middle. Come on, let's keep it going, keep it going. Slowly let it stretch out, quickly back to the center. Last couple of seconds. Hey, alright, so it's front raise here. Let's pick that camera up. Front raise, lift it up shoulder height, up quickly. Down slow. Quickly up. Slowly down. Same as before if you want. Up fast, then turn your hands, and then down slowly. So we can add that turn at the top. So the fast movement is the lift. Control it on the way down. Halfway. How are you doing? You alright? Two, one, there we go. Alright, squats this time. Narrow squats. Feet and knees stay together all the time. Yeah? So keep everything together. Get as low as you can and then back up. Come on in, up you go. Slowly into it, sit down low, try not to fall over, up fast. If it helps you when you're going lower, bring that bottle or bring those bottles slightly forwards. So they don't stay at your side, they can come out in front. Just to allow you to still keep moving down. Ten seconds to go. Ooh. There we go, kickbacks. Triceps, little bend in the knee, lean it forwards, push it back, slowly down, come back out, ba, ba, ba. Here we go, 45. So feel the back of your arm working here. Focus on it. Come on, let's keep moving. Only a little bit to go. Three, two, up we go. All right, shoulder press. This round, cross your hands over in the middle. So they're coming right the way up. Cross over, out wide, into the center. Here we go. Down slow, up fast. Come on, we can do it. Ten seconds. We're on the floor for the next two. Wow. Okay, down to the floor. Crunches. You okay? Bottles on your chest. Crunch it in fast. Lay it back down slowly. Come on, we can do it. We're going to make the third round interesting. I think it'll be fun anyway. Alright, let's turn it over. So the last one of this round is that plank pull through. except now you're not going to pull it, you're going to roll it. So from plank position, bottle on the outside of you, roll it across, and change sides. And we're rolling it slowly across, because it's going to take longer than just picking it up and putting it in. Still keep your hips forwards, whether you're balanced on your toes or if you're tired, on your knees. Still try not to twist or roll out side to side. Try and stay in the center as much as possible. 10 seconds to go. Nearly there. There we go. All right, round 3. That sounds ominous. Round 3. Yeah. Static movements. So deadlift, get about halfway in and stay there. Just hold it. That's what you gotta do. Which for a deadlift is not so bad, but it is 45 seconds at that midpoint, that kind of stress point, through the lower back. Little bend in the knee, bum push back. Feel the weight going through your legs, through your glutes, trying to hold you up. Squeeze your glutes, squeeze your bum to lift you slightly and support you. Try tilting your hip, maybe you roll it through, feel it pull your hamstring a little bit more. 10 seconds. 1, 2. Up we go. Alright, so bicep curl for this one. We're going to bring it up halfway, but I want you to push it forwards. So the bicep stays loaded, but rather than your elbow by your side, it's out in front of you. Come on, let's do it. So by holding it forwards, it keeps that tension in the bicep a little bit more. Keep your chest squeezed in. Shoulders should start feeling it a little bit as well. But the bicep is definitely having to work here because that weight is forward. Tension in the elbow. So these isometric contractions, static movements that we're doing here, just help to develop a bit of strength and control in that set position. You could do isometrics, at different angles, loads of different sets, loads of different positions, but I'm not going to make you do stuff that picky. Okay, number 3 should be a front raise where you just hold it out in front. I think we're going to make it out to the side, that kind of cross crucifix pose. Hold it up here, palms facing down. So they're not up right there, palms facing down, nice and flat. You want a straight line across the body from one hand to the other. Hold it out, come on. Yay, we're halfway. Hold it, hold it. Check your position, make sure your arms are up at the same kind of height. Come on, we can do it. 7 seconds. 2, 1, down we go. Alright, squats next. So, normal, standard, comfortable position, comfortable weight for your stance. Squat down. Stay down. You can have the weight in the middle, or on the outside. Or while you're in that squat, you can just let it move. One arm in to the middle, one arm out. 2 in the middle, one arm out. We're not sitting with your hips on the heels. So you're not going right the way down and resting like a frog mid-jump. You're keeping the weight in your legs. Just turn on the way. "15 seconds. Three, 2, 1, up we get. Alright, so it's kickbacks. Lean it in, Arms up. Rather than squeezing right the way out to the back, I want you to hold it about halfway. Little bend in the elbow. Just so you keep that load right in the back of the arm. Still knees bent, bum push back. Fine, you can do it. Don't bend it right the way down, but halfway up, yeah? Come on, keep that weight there, keep that tension in it. Three, 2, 1, down we go. Alright, shoulder press. We're going to take this halfway and hold it up. Cake cutter. Yes, this is low impact. We're not jumping and bouncing around. Plantar fasciitis. Focus on stretching your heel, which you've probably been told already if you've seen anyone for it. It's basically extending the calf stretch. Just really open it up. Reflexology. See someone who can work through the underside of your foot. Try and release any tension through the soft tissues under there. That will help. Right, your shoulder press. So we're not resting right at the bottom of the movement, we're halfway up, halfway into the hold. 10 seconds to go. There we are. Last one's down on the floor, 2 to go. So this time, stand the bottles up on your chest. Support them, crunch up, squeeze it in and hold it. And that's what you've got to do, is hold it in tight. Really squeeze through your tummy. That weight on your chest, even though it's only, 4 kilos, it gives your arms a bit more to work with. If it's not quite enough for you, take the weights back onto your shoulders. The further back that weight goes from your hip, the further back behind you it goes, the more your abs are going to have to work to hold it all in. Alright, last one. Plank with a bottle on your back. As we can. So lay it down, bottle on your lower back or middle of your back. And then plank up you go. And then try not to let it fall off. Easy as that. Just hold it here, hips low. Come on, squeeze your core, hold it in. "15 seconds to go. Stay low. And out we go. And we're done. Yay! Do a round of applause. You know it's coming. Hey. Alright, so just stand it up, shake it loose. Like I said earlier, that workout, we've done it with bottles. You could go and do it with, I don't know, 5 kilo dumbbells if you wanted, or a couple of kettlebells. Bam, bam, bam. Yes, thanks Lisa, see you tomorrow. I don't know what we're doing, it might be strength endurance, it might not. Timetable goes up this afternoon. We might do something different. Okay, so let's quickly just shake it loose. Little bit of movement through your legs, just to ease it out. And then take one arm across the body. Shoulders down, away from your jaw. So just like quick stretch through the shoulder, then take one hand back behind you, push it back. Thanks, Julie. So quick stretch off the tricep. Of course, guys, if you know what you're doing for stretching and relaxing later, feel free to bail out now, as long as you go and stretch and relax. Other side. Quick stretch here. Just shake your legs loose. And then take that hand back behind you, push it back into place. Bring it down, shake your arms loose. Let's take one foot up and back behind you. Little bend in the knee for the leg you stood on. Knees close together. So yeah, new timetable for next week. Week 22 of doing this lot will come out today. And change, just swap it over. Other foot, up and back. So get that bit of a stretch of the front of the thigh. And bring it down. Let's shake your legs loose. Give yourself a round of applause. Go eat, drink, go shopping, do whatever you're doing for the day. I'll see you tomorrow morning, 10 o'clock. Bye bye.